Hi. Hi, guys. It is Sunday and is it Sunday school or skin school? Let's just go with skin school. And I want to talk with you today about something that I get asked a lot as an esthetician of 30 years and still practicing here in Beverly Hills, are asking about the exosomes and microneedling. So we're going to dive into that today. I'm also doing two lives. I have one live with Stage 10 on my website, and then I'm also live on Instagram, which means I can answer questions on both platforms. So if you're watching on Insta, write a question, make it short, 2 sentences so I can read it as it scrolls. And if you are watching on my website, again, same thing, make a short question and I will answer because I have access to both monitors. All right, so it is your skin school. This is not just my skin school, it's yours. And I'm here to answer your skincare questions. Whether it's about something that I'm not discussing, I will answer it. So feel free to type in any skincare question you have, whether it's about my skincare line, whether it's about facials, whether it's about ingredients, procedures, whatever it may be. I'm going to wait for a few more of you to join. Again, this is my Sunday skin school at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Sunday. So you can just go ahead and ask me questions. I've been an esthetician for 30 years, 30 years. Yes, that means I'm 52 years old. There comes a point where you should be proud to say your age, not hide from it. And I'm going to talk with you about how you can feel proud about saying your age, where you're not getting all sorts of procedures, but you're actually just using really good skincare. Thank you for joining. I am recognizing some names on my Instagram. Kathy just joined. Hello, Kathy. We've got Undefined Beauties here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and write what city or country you're in. Someone said if you could have only one type of facial, which would you choose? Now, that's such a customized question because my skincare needs are going to be different from, say, you or somebody else. But you're basically asking me what is the best facial, right? Is that hello from Albany, New York? Thank you for asking. So let me think about that because, it's just like I'm going to explain something with that question because your facial should never be the same, right? Because your skin is never the same. Whether you're going through hormonal changes, whether you've been traveling a lot, it's dehydrated, or you haven't been sleeping, there's all sorts. Stress can do a lot to your skin. So literally, the best answer to that is I'm hoping you're going to an experienced esthetician because, you see those large menu of services? You'll never see me doing a large menu of services because it's confusing for you. You're like, oh, should I get the vitamin C? Should I get the hydrofacial? Blah, blah. My point is that your experienced esthetician should look at your skin in the state that it's in and customize and recommend the facial for you. It's not a menu where you're like, oh, I'll take the steak Crete. No, it's not that. It's you go in, you have them look at your skin. If she's diagnosing it, not diagnosing, she's not a doctor, but I tend to think I am sometimes. My husband laughs at that, but I'm not. If it's dehydrated, she's going to do a hydrating type treatment for you. If you're concerned about sculpting and lifting in this area, have her focus on that. The first question your esthetician should ask you is, what are your concerns? Not her concerns or his concerns. What are your concerns? Because they may be very different from her concerns, and you're paying for the treatment. It's your face, and you have your own concerns that she may not even notice, or she may not even think those are a big deal, but they might be a big deal for you. So there's my long-winded, oh, hello from Nashville, hello from Hamilton, hello from Orlando. We have people on the website. This is exciting. So we have Stage 10 viewers on the website, and then I have Instagram. So you can do either. The best part is because you're watching this, I'm going to give you a special code today because I'm having fun, and today just seems like it should be a fun Sunday. So tell your girlfriend right now, text her, let her know to watch this because if you're watching on my website, hello from Toronto, if you're watching on my website, you can shop and just purchase right there. Your code's there. If you're watching on my Instagram, you need to use the code FUN15, the number 15, FUN15, because we're having fun today. This is a fun skin school. So you're getting a discount today. These are always random, and I just want to have fun with you today. So you are getting a discount. That means free shipping, and it means 15% off your order. So we're going to dive into the skincare products. We won another award. Did you guys know that? We won another skincare award. I'm so grateful for it because kind of a big award. The Cell Forte serum, since launch in October and selling out within 1 hour, have to say that. It sold out within 1 hour of launch, exclusively at Violet Grey. Has won its fourth award. We launched October 1st. This little baby has won its fourth award. Should I run through all of them? Okay. The first one was Future Beauty Award. Yay! The second one was Birdie, one of the best skincare products. Yay! Third one, Essence, one of the it won Best Aging Serum. So my website's back on. Guys, the Zoe Report was the fourth award we got last week for the Cell Forte Serum, which literally just launched 6 months ago. Fourth beauty award. And it's from the Zoe Report. And I'm up against every product out there on the market. There, we have a visual if you're looking on the website. The Zoe Report named this the best aging serum. And they don't just name it randomly, they test it. Boy, do they test it. So super grateful, fourth award since launch. And I agree. And that was my whole, it's kind of like really cool because I created this with my stem cell scientist and chemist to create the best aging serum. We were just literally named that. So super happy about that. I'm going to go into a little more about it too today. And I am here to answer your questions. Oh, we just got an order. I think someone, see, what's cool about my Instagram, if you order on Instagram, it drops down. So someone just ordered this 15% off. Brilliant, very smart. You can also get my other skincare products 15% off with it, which I highly recommend. Because if you don't, I don't know what products you're using at home. Your moisturizer may have a doctor's name on it, but it's filled with dimethicone and silicones. It doesn't guarantee anything. So I recommend using the Cell Forte Serum with my Souffle Moisturizer. Where is it? Here it is. Souffle Moisturizer on top. Then you would apply if you want more like hydration and moisture. I have a beautiful organic oil I like to apply as a last step. It's called the Daily Botanical Serum. All right, so let's get into the talk today, which is about microneedling and exosomes. I am looking for questions, so feel free to ask questions. Oh, the code is FUN15. All right, so we have a visual. It looks like that's a visual on my website. So fun, you guys, on Instagram, if you ever want to go to the website to watch it, you can on these Sundays. We're showing microneedling right now. I'm going to explain what that is. Just what it sounds like, microneedles going into your face, right? A lot of people think that when you go and get this done at a doctor's office, a med spa, that microneedling, that last application of exosomes, which they're charging you anywhere from $500 to $3,000 for, is going to penetrate deeper into your skin with those needles. No, 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 no. That's misinformation. What that means is the microneedling is amazing and what it does. I'm not a fan because personally I don't want to injure my barrier. It's not worth it for me. But what it does do, especially if you are a good candidate for it, like a thicker skin, what it does do is trick your skin into thinking it's been wounded, and our bodies are amazing. What it will do is this mesenchymal stem cell, which is what goes into repair from our bodies, goes to repair any injuries, will go right to the source. And what's going to happen is it's going to stimulate collagen synthesis, all right? It's not helping the exosome product penetrate deeper. That's misinformation. What it's doing is going from the inside out to stimulate collagen synthesis and brighten the skin from the inside out. So the Cell Forte Serum, if you happen to love your microneedling, go home and apply this. Go home and apply this. Keep this going. Or if you don't want to pay for that procedure, if you're not in the market for that, this is $395. You can apply this morning and night instead of just one application for thousands of dollars with a little microneedling. You don't need the microneedling in your face to get the product to go through. So you don't need to get a microneedling kit at home and apply this. Not necessary. Apply this morning and night. We have clinical studies on my website that go into that. 91% of the women that used it, I have a question there about cellular. Yeah, you can use it with your solar weight, yes. I would apply after. So 91% of the women that used it saw a reduction in hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation. Come on, that's like IPL laser category. I'm a candidate. I had 2 right here, gone within 3 months. And the key to Cell Forte is using it consistently. All right, so someone said, Natasha said, can I use my nighttime routine with your Cell Forte serum first, followed by, okay. So Natasha wants to know if she had, it looks like she has a nighttime routine of my skincare, right? She asked about the elderberry bakuchiol serum and the souffle moisturizer. What I recommend with that is to skin cycle the elderberry in. You don't need to use that every day anymore. I want you to be consistent with the Cell Forte serum. We have the stem cells here on the website showing right now. I want you to use that morning and night consistently. The elderberry bakuchiol serum, I want you to use 2 to 3 times a week at night. All right. And yes, you can apply that over the Cell Forte, but don't use it every day. Not necessary. Your magic is the Cell Forte serum. The elderberry bakuchiol is fabulous to help kind of just, there's also niacinamide in it to retexturize. There's glycolic. So that is more of your exfoliant and regenerator. So that is something that you can apply sparingly because you've got the Cell Forte serum. I hope that answers your question. Thank you for asking. Feel free to ask me more questions. It's Skin School. Thank you for joining. We've got some good people joining. Georgina, thank you for joining. Go ahead and write what city you're in, what country you're in. Ask me any skincare questions. Now, what do you suggest in the line for the eye area? You can apply this up to your orbital bone, the Cell Forte serum. All right. The Souffle Moisturizer is also a fabulous eye cream. Why? Because there's no silicones in it. You're not going to get milia from it. There's no fragrance. And it helps with the fine lines and wrinkles. It soothes beautifully. It's a gorgeous eye cream and facial cream. A lot of times brands just want to sell you another product, another few $100s. I say go ahead and use my gorgeous Souffle Moisturizer, great as an eye cream. Unless your concern is dark circles and puffiness, then I'm working on another eye cream where it has the microstimulant where you feel the tingling. But this is fabulous for dehydration. You can bring it all the way up, dehydration, fine lines and wrinkles. All right, for puffiness, I recommend my cryo set, the Gold Cryo. Hello, Deborah's from Bakersfield. What is the order of application of your products? Deborah said. All right, Deborah, the first is the cleansing oil. You can use that at night. That's the Neroli cleansing oil. The second, which is always on clean, dry skin, is the Cell Forte serum. This, Susan just said she loves the souffle. Yeah, me too. I love the souffle. All right, so second, and there's no silicones in that souffle. There's vitamin C and goat milk, aloe, very gentle. Hi, Mary from Massachusetts. All right, so the order is the cleanser, which is a gorgeous Neroli cleansing oil. It won the Allure Beauty Award. And then I want you to use the Cell Forte serum. It's always on clean, dry skin. This is the magic. This is your facialist in a bottle. Let her go on your skin first, clean, dry skin. And then second is the moisturizer. And a little goes a long way of the Souffle Moisturizer. Thank you for ordering. More orders are coming in. You guys are smart because I'm giving you a code today. The code is FUN15 because we're having fun on our skin school. So FUN15, free shipping in the US. Just type in the code FUN15 if you're on the Instagram, if you're going to my website, if you're watching, it's automatic. So FUN15, you can get all of this for 15% off and free shipping. So this is second. Clean, dry skin first, second, and then I have a beautiful oil called the Daily Botanical Serum. I'm addicted to this. It has ylang ylang, frankincense, sea buckthorn, absolutely beautiful oil. I love to apply it where I'm extra dry in this area as a third step. And they're all 15% off today, only for a few more hours with the code FUN15. All right, feel free to ask me more questions. Thank you guys. All right, so let's talk more about facials. So facials are great once a month. If you can't get them once a month, I get it. I recommend at least once a quarter. Why is that? Because the seasons are changing. I want you to go in and get professional advice, and I want you to kind of change your regimen or have her decide if she wants, or him, decide if they want to do a peel, really kind of zero in and look at your skin in a way that you can't with the knowledge that you maybe don't have. And I recommend an esthetician who has at least 5 years experience. All right, Jennifer said, should I be using your cryo at night? And do you have any extended videos for major depuffing? All right, great question. I was just speaking at a longevity conference in Napa last week for my new Cell Forte serum, which is super cool. But there was another speaker who talked about temperatures in our bodies, and they recommended cold at night. I normally recommend cold in the morning to depuff. If you're after depuffing, please use the cryo in the morning. And you just kind of go like this, same way you do the roller, kind of lightly out this way. You always want it to be over products because you want to slip and glide with the cryo. And to depuff, you want to drop below your ear where your lymph node is to depuff and drain. But there's new data that shows that you can actually do the cryo at night. It'll help you sleep. Go figure. That cold temperatures are better for you to kind of signal to sleep better. So I used to think it would be warm, but it's cold. So use it morning and night, basically. What are your thoughts on facial cupping? No, thank you. Why is that? Because what is facial cupping? Look at what I'm doing. No, no, don't do that to your face. I'm not a fan of facial cupping. Facial cupping is used for lymphatic drainage. I prefer, the lymph nodes are right here. I prefer using the cryo or a light gua sha. How can I avoid milia around my eyes? Look at all your products and make sure there's no dimethicone in your eye cream, no fragrance in your eye cream. I also want you to look at your makeup, your concealer. Make sure there's no dimethicone in that. All right, so I've been freezing the cryo and it's amazing. So Jennifer, yeah. Oh, another order. You guys are smart. Keep shopping because it's only valid for a couple hours. Fun 15, you'll get 15% off all of my skincare. You don't need a lot of skincare in your regimen. You just need really good quality skincare. So someone just said, what about liquid exfoliants? I'm always nervous about exfoliants. How often? Just much. Okay, yeah, me too. You know why? Because there's so many crazy formulas on the market that say toners that are just major liquid exfoliants and peels, and they say, oh, use it morning and night. No, you're going to completely disrupt your microbiome. That's not a good thing. Your skin will be so tight and dry, and you're going to need a lot of moisture to fix that, and everything's compromised with your skin barrier. I recommend only 2 to 3 times a week. I only do 2, maybe 1 to 2. You know what I do? Okay, I'm 52. I do an exfoliation 1 to 2 nights a week. To be honest, it's probably 1. And what do I use? My elderberry bakuchiol serum. It has a hint of glycolic, so it's not a strong peel pad. It's not going to strip my barrier. All right, Jennifer said, I steam my face weekly, but need a good mask to help with, okay. She's 52. If you're looking for a good mask, I'll tell you what I do for a good mask. I combine my souffle moisturizer and a couple drops of my daily botanical serum. I mix it right here and apply it thick on my skin, and I just let it soak in. And like you can see it, but when my skin is dry, that's the the best mask that you can put into your skin. Because why have a mask that's just going to be wiped off? I want a mask that's actually going to go into my skin. So that is what I do to hydrate and nourish my skin if I feel extra dry. I create my own mask. I'll put the souffle moisturizer here, and I'll put a few drops of the daily botanical serum, which is a gorgeous organic oil, mix them together and apply thickly to my face and neck. Let it go in. Let it sit for like 10 minutes. It goes right in. And then, massage it in a little bit too. Get in there and massage it in. All right, she said, thanks, she's going to try tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I discovered that literally just being an esthetician because I'm working and I'm like, this mask that I just bought, this barrier mask, look at the ingredients. It's terrible. I'm like, I don't want to put this on my client to nourish and hydrate her. I'm going to make my own mask back bar as I'm giving this person a facial. And I mixed the two, applied it with a brush. My God, her skin was radiant. Okay, so someone has T-zone congestion. What should I avoid? Avoid silicones for sure. You want to use my elderberry bakuchiol serum. Please look at that. That just won an acne award from Cosmo too. It helps with that. You can apply it on your T-zone. Okay, so someone has a dry, crusty patch on the eye, and she says, I know not to, basically not to wash it. Let's see. This is funny because I recommend not to wash in the morning. Hi, Karina Hana. Thank you for joining. If it's dry, please wash if you need to. If your skin is dry and crusty and on any spot on your face, please go ahead and wash. The neroli cleansing oil is extremely nourishing. Okay, so for decongesting, Jennifer, what I recommend is the elderberry bakuchiol. It has niacinamide, it hits a glycolic. All right, so if you're watching on our website, we do have a before and after right now of the Cell Forte serum. All of my products have clinicals. It's not just my opinion, being an esthetician of 30 years. It's me giving my product to people that don't know the name of the brand who are trying it morning and night for either 4 to 6 weeks. So we have all the studies on all of the skincare products on the website, usually before and afters as well. So this is, if you're on my website, I have before and after of someone using the elderberry, the Cell Forte serum morning and night. And the thing is, you need to be consistent to get the results. And I want to talk about that for a moment. I had someone, where was I? I was training at the Beverly Hills Hotel. My skincare is now available at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I was training them, and one of the salespersons said, "Well, what if they just want to use it one time, like either morning and night? Which do you recommend?" And I said, "Morning and night." She's like, "Well, what if they have another serum they want to use at night?" My own thought process was, you purchased this. This is not a serum like the other serums. This is made with human mesenchymal stem cell conditioned media. If you want to see the results, which is why you purchase it, and if you want to see something that you're not going to ever see with whatever serum you're putting on in the evening, and I can almost say that in a guaranteed way because I know what's in here, and being an esthetician for 30 years and working with my stem cell research lab, this is going to transform your skin. So why? You can do once a day, but it'll take you twice the time to see the results. Do you want to see it in 8 weeks? Sure, just use this in the morning. Use it at night, use something else. But if you want to see incredible results and healthy skin and results you'll never see with anything else, why not just go ahead and use this morning and night? If you don't want to waste your other serum, apply it to your neck only or the back of your hands. But this is very different from whatever serum you have on your vanity. So please use this morning and night if you want to see the clinical results. If you want to wait double the time, then just use one day. But I know that you purchased it to see results. And then pretty soon you're going to be like, whoa, I don't need to use 4 serums because this replaces 4 serums. It replaces your retinol. It replaces your vitamin C. It replaces your peptide serum and your hyaluronic acid. It literally does. It's got everything in it. It's got different levels of hyaluronic acid. I've got snow mushroom, which is known to be even more hydrating than hyaluronic acid, 10 times more. And then, of course, more brightening than vitamin C, stimulates collagen synthesis, everything that your skin needs to look healthy. Someone said anti-pollution cleanser smells different. Why? How long have you had the anti-pollution cleanser? Throw that out, please, and DM me because I don't want you to be using that. That's very old. We haven't sold that for about 2 years. So please DM me, Deborah. And if you purchase that somewhere, please let me know where because that has been discontinued. So please let me know. I want to make sure that I can get you another cleanser. The anti-pollution cleansing is not something you should be using. And if you purchase that, please let me know where because I haven't sold that for like 3 years. Okay. So someone said I have consistent redness all around my cheeks and other brands. Any advice? Yeah, Natasha, this is my advice right here. Cell Forte serum. I haven't even talked about this. This was invented for wound healing in the 60s from the stem cell conditioned media. Basically, the stem cells excrete these exosomes and growth factors. The scientists discovered in the 60s that this actually is incredible for wound healing, and it's still used for scars today. So in calming redness, we have cytokines that go in and calm redness. I have clients, and they're male clients for some reason, that have really red, fair skin, and it's just red, like literally red all the time. And these 2 male clients, and they wanted to buy this, and I was like, okay, just go easy. And they are just like, Angela, and I have another, actually a celebrity client who's like, oh my God. So if there is redness in your skin, please buy this because it is made to heal wounds and calm inflammation with the cytokines. It is amazing for redness. I just ran into a very famous actress in Los Angeles, very famous. She was getting her hair done. I noticed her face was so red, just red, beautiful girl, beautiful. She's like, I don't know, late 30s. I had to tell her about Cell Forte serum, and she bought it because when you're that red, I know that this is the answer. So many products out there actually exacerbate redness. This actually calms it. It's because of the human stem cell technology. All right. So speaking of which, there is still this code going on. So shop away. You're going to get 15% off. All of my skincare, there's goat milk in here that calms redness. There's no silicones. Less is more, especially with redness. Stay away from those acids. Go easy. Use something calming for redness. No fragrance, no silicones, no essential oils. There's no fragrance in the Cell Forte serum at all. It's a clean beauty product.
As a
which is
licensed web
nice to
esthetician of
know.
30 years, I have sold so
Uh-oh, I
many
hear myself
products for
talking.
different spas.
It's kind of weird. Sorry. My director just did something, but now he's silenced me. My director is my husband. Okay, so feel free to ask me any questions. I am here for you. This is our live.
Stem
This
cell
is our skin
conditioning
school.
media. That's right.
And I still hear myself talking.
Human.
There, now we're done. Okay. No, I'm not like hearing things in my head, guys, on my Instagram. I'm also doing a live where we're putting up video. And I heard myself in the video. All right, Jennifer, she just said, I just started using the Cell Forte serum. Can I put it under my eyes for dryness? Will it work to remove milia that I have developed? Okay, well, good. I want you to go all Angela Caglia. It sounds weird to say that, like third person, but all Angela Caglia skincare. And I know you're not going to get milia, so please, whatever you're using, and look at your makeup and concealer. And here's the answer, Jennifer, to your question. I like to do a visual. She said, can I put it under my eyes? Ta-da! Yes. And I want you to also put this, the souffle on top of it. All right, so Christina asked, how long will the Cell Forte serum last using it 2 times a day? We have subscriptions where you can get it so you never run out. All right, someone just ordered 3 items. Thank you. I appreciate your business, and I hope you got that discount. Wildcat just said Cell Forte serum is the greatest. Yes, it is. Thank you. Love it all. It has totally taken down my redness and brightened my skin, says Kristen. Yeah, guys, I forgot about the brightening. It removes the redness and the brightening. Okay, so you can also put the souffle. I'm going to put it under my eye too, on top of the Cell Forte. You just kind of lightly go over. All right. Okay, I'm so happy you guys love it too. It really does bring down the redness and brighten the skin. Cell Forte will last about, if you're using it morning and night, I'd say 4 weeks to 5 weeks. But if you do subscription on my website, which most of you do because you don't want to run out, we just like did something very special where we're giving a discount, even more discount when you the second month. So it's a great value. So please look at subscription because I know you guys don't want to run out. You can choose. You can do 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. I recommend the 30-day subscription most definitely because that way you have your backup right there and you're never out. And once you use this, you're never going to want to be out. You become obsessed. And I'm going to talk about becoming obsessed for a moment. When I first started using this, I'm going to show you, this is my sample jar of the Cell Forte serum. This is how it looks clear. It's kind of a beautiful cloud. I've been using this for 9 months. And this how, before I was able to get the packaging in, the beautiful bottle, this is gorgeous Korean glass. This is how I received it from my lab. I became so addicted to this that I look at this bottle and I flash on the memories of jonesing for it, right? I was using this like 2 months in, and then I was like addicted to what was happening to my skin, which is what you guys are experiencing it when you use this at least 2 months, which means, yes, 2 bottles. So I would actually buy 2 bottles if you are up to that and get 15% off today. And you can also get free shipping. Just use the code FUN15. Yes, you can use it here as well. Just don't get it in your eyes. So I became obsessed. So when I look at this bottle, it reminds me of how I was jonesing to find more of these bottles because I had a ton to give out to beauty editors for samples before I launched it. And whenever I saw this morning, I'm like, oh my God, it reminds me of when I was like had to have it. Now it's like I have these all over the place. But I was given a limited amount of samples from my chemist. And this just reminds me of how I was like, oh my God, where is it? Da, da, da. You will become obsessed. So just be aware of that. But you have to give it at least 2 months, you know? I mean, some people get obsessed within 2 days, which I did. 2 weeks, I was like, oh my God, we're onto something. But within a month or 2, I was just like, wow. So this just reminds me of it because this was a bottle that I was like jonesing for. And I'd find them and they would be empty. And I'm like, ah! Okay, so thank you guys for joining. Any travel sizes, I can't go without it. That's so cute. We're working on that. Thank you for asking. We are working on the travel size. I know, can't go without it, but you know, you can still get through with this. This is 1 ounce, so you're still okay. And I did it in dark, gorgeous black glass. One, I love the chic look of the black glass and the gold, but also it helps protect from UV light, which is important. All right, so feel free to ask me any skincare questions, anything at all, anything. You're not going to need to get laser. You're not going to need to get maybe you want Botox. I get Botox once a year. I'm going to be completely transparent. Once a year because I'm so expressive. Like you can tell, like I'm seeing these lines. I probably do, but once a year I do. But I'll never really need to do anything else, just that once a year tweak because of the Cell Forte. It's stimulating collagen, it is brightening the skin, it's removed by hyperpigmentation, and my skin is healthier, no downtime. Can the skin get tired of the same products, Divine Hydrofacials? That's a great question. You would think yes, but remember where this is derived from, right? Human mesenchymal, the stem cells, the mesenchymal stem cell created our skin. So I don't know how it would get tired of it. I mean, if you're using a plant stem cell or something with a bunch of silicones, yeah, I can see that. I don't think it could ever get tired of it. I'm not tired of it. I've been using it for 9 months and I'm just like obsessed. And it created our own skin, this stem cell. So it works with our skin better than any plant. Plant stem cells are great if you're a plant. I'm turning 40 in 6 months. I'm starting to get fine lines around my eyes, never before. Any tips for the eyes? You can bring this right on up, just don't get it in your eye. She says, amen. Bring it right here. Turning 40, this is the time. So please jump in. There are studies that show, well, we all know that our mesenchymal, well, not everyone, but we start to lose our mesenchymal stem cell around 25, it declines. So there are studies that show that the human stem cell conditioned media from the mesenchymal stem cell also is preventative from photoaging. What is photoaging? Right behind that window there where I am, it's the sun. Yes, Anita, yes, you can put it right up there. See, Wildcat. Wildcat's obsessed. She just said yes. SPF, yes, SPF over Cell Forte is okay, absolutely. And I actually have a client, her name is Susie. She is obsessed with the Cell Forte and she bought it and she went to Hawaii because there's antioxidants in here, right? You know how you hear that vitamin C, it makes your sunscreen work better if you put it on in the morning. Same thing with the Cell Forte serum. She went to Hawaii. This is her experience. She put the Cell Forte serum, she's obsessed, under her sunscreen. And then she went out, she had sunscreen on her whole body, the whole trip. Her body still burned, but her face was in perfect condition. Just saying. No claim there, but I'm just saying that was her. She's like, oh my God. Invented for wound healing. Someone just ordered. You guys, thank you. You're going to love this. Use the code FUN15 because we're having fun. We're having fun this Sunday. Oh, thank you, Divine Hydrofacial. She said, your line is so efficient and performs beautifully. I want to bring it into my practice for my clients. Well, please email us. Email orders@angelacaglia.com, and I would love to get back with you. Yes. So thank you guys for joining. Feel free to ask questions. I'm not leaving. I'm just sitting here talking with you. I want to answer your questions. If you're on my website, we do these live, not only from Instagram, but also from my website. For the website, you can just shop and watch. You can boom, 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 shop while you're watching, which is pretty cool. All right. So, oh, thank you. I'm just looking at all the questions. Thank you guys. So it is Sunday and I have my Cell Forte serum on. I have one by my bed because sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just want to put it on like immediately. Remember, I don't wash my face in the morning. I don't need to because I've cleansed it thoroughly at night and I've applied my products. All right, so Natasha just asked, would you recommend the microneedling as a part of the monthly facial or are its benefits, if any? I personally don't recommend microneedling unless I saw your skin, it's really thick with scars. All right, so what ingredients to avoid for milia and T-zone congestion? Well, any ingredient that has, or any product, whether it's makeup or skincare, that has dimethicone in it. And that'll be like the third ingredient. And you look and you'll see more words that say cone at the end. Those are different silicones. Those are occlusive. When you wash that off your face, it literally goes down the drain. It doesn't even dissolve down the drain or in the ocean. So it's very much an occlusive ingredient. It's cheap and they put it in because it has a slippery texture. Similar to an oil, you're better off to use a beautiful oil. That is going to be better for your skin and deliver essential fatty acids. Silicones do nothing but make the formula slippery, right? And it's occlusive. So some of your ingredients in that product are not even going into your skin because of the occlusive barrier. So I'm super not a fan of that. And I've been an esthetician for 30 years and I can't believe they're still using it in products. Like literally, I can't believe it. All right, so let's see. So would I recommend? Yeah, I don't recommend microneedling for a monthly facial unless you have a really thick skin, or if you're a gentleman who wants to get it done, you have some scarring because men tend to have thicker skin. I see Jimmy Summers joined. Hello, Jimmy Summers. Wild Fox. Remember Wild Fox, guys? I love all those sweatshirts. All right, so thank you guys for joining. Microneedling is just a personal. If you have a thin skin and you have capillary fragility and you're over like 40, I recommend not to get microneedling. But if you have a really thick skin and you have some scarring and maybe you have Mediterranean heritage, tough skin. Like, for example, one of my clients is Amal Clooney. You may have heard of her. She's married to a really cute guy named George. She loves microneedling. She has this beautiful Mediterranean thick skin where she can do that. She goes every 2 months and she'll get it done. So it works for her skin type. Microchanneling is less invasive, and like ProCell is a good one. I recommend that if you're going to do it. Do microchanneling because it's less invasive. And bring your Cell Forte serum to your facialist and have them apply this after with the real exosomes and growth factors. All right, so let's see. I have a few questions coming in. What treatment for capillary veins, red veins on the face, IPL, intense pulse light? Go to your med spa, talk to your plastic surgeon, nurse, get a consult. Don't buy a package. They're a ripoff. Get it done once. Don't buy a package. Thousands of dollars to buy a package. Don't buy a package. Telling you what that discount with the first one, and you'll see if you like it. You shouldn't need more than 2 or 3 of the IPL anyway. If they're trying to sell you a package of 6, don't do it. All right, thank you guys for joining. Feel free to ask more skincare questions. You're on my website. We're showing some footage of something right now. It looks like, I don't know what it is. It's sort of a laser. You're welcome. Thank you. So feel free to ask me any skincare questions. This is our skin school. I'm giving you a special discount code today. It's FUN15, where you can buy the award-winning Cell Forte serum, just won its 4th award by the Zoe Report as best aging serum. Men, I know we have Jimmy on here still. I hope he's watching. This I created also for men. And elastin. Yeah, Anita noticed her skin drop this year. Yeah, I get it. Gravity. But yes, this helps. I mean, I feel my face lifting and tightening myself, so it's pretty amazing. And I don't get any laser work done or any of that stuff. What about micellar water? Yeah, you can use micellar water. I don't recommend a toner. Deborah's asking. Micellar water, if you want to remove your makeup, absolutely. Yeah. You want to know the backstory of micellar water? It was invented by the French because the water was so hard. For all the French women, it was drying out their skin. So it's very soothing with the pH. Someone asked if I recommend soft wave. I haven't tried it myself. Melasma, yes, divine hydrofacials. This helps. You can look at our studies as well. 91% saw a reduction in hyperpigmentation. It's amazing for that. It's the cytokines that go in to regenerate. Now, the mesenchymal stem cells, to give you a little science 101, is the stem cell that goes in to repair any damage. That's what it does. And their regenerative medicine is like injecting the actual mesenchymal stem cell into the brain after a stroke or dementia to help regenerate the brain tissue. 1% of my proceeds go to a fund in honor of my mom who passed almost a year ago from dementia, stroke, and they have studies that will help to regenerate the brain. So yes, it's going into fix. They're doing studies for heart attack. This is all regenerative medicine, not cosmetic. I'm using it cosmetically to regenerate our largest organ, the skin. And it's really remarkable. It's revolutionary. And I'm so excited after 30 years in the business to finally have something that really works. And it replaces 4 products. I'm 67 and getting white and dark thin around my chin. If I pluck the ingrown hairs, Mary, who's 67, I recommend not to pluck those ingrown hairs on your chin. My husband just looked at me. I looked at my husband. He's my partner here today. Anyway, I recommend to shave or go get shave only because then you can go and get a laser treatment. Don't pluck because you're going to scar. I have dry, flaky skin. Would you recommend dermaplaning prior to serum application? It's not necessary, Tribeca Moore, to do dermaplaning, but you can. You can, absolutely. That's just a nice, strong exfoliation. You certainly can. You can remove eye makeup with micellar water or my beautiful cleansing oil, Neroli cleansing oil. I'm just answering questions here. Thank you guys for asking. All right, feel free to ask me any more skincare questions. We are doing a special because you're watching this, and I appreciate this. Every once in a while, I'll throw a code on. Today is your day, so FUN15. You're going to get 15% off, and it's automatic if you're watching on my website. Robin, it'll go right through. So just shop and it'll go in, the 15%. Someone just ordered 4 items on the Instagram. She probably put in the code. I think it's a she, it could be a man. She mostly put in the code FUN15. So she got 15% off all of her skincare and free shipping. And that's only valid for a couple more hours. All right, so someone said, does the Cell Forte serum plump your skin and rebuild collagen? Robin, yes, it does. It does. I'm living proof. And just look at the reviews on my website. Unbelievable. Yes. You have 60 reviews now. I'm super excited. All right, for Cell Forte, do you only cleanse, use CF, and then moisturizer? Yes. But if you want to apply an oil on top, you can. The Daily Botanical Serum is a beautiful oil. I would get all those products. Get 15% off. Use the code FUN15. All right, I'm reading questions everywhere. Thank you guys. Oh, I need some water. Let's hydrate. I did a float last night, a magnesium salt float. All these wellness centers are popping up. It was amazing. Yeah, so good. All right, Anita wants to put the oil on top. Yeah, the Daily Botanical Serum is a fabulous oil. It's all organic. It smells like lang lang, frankincense. All right, Deborah's like, how can I DM you? Deborah, you want this to be personal? You want to keep adding to it? All right, well, you can go to, how can you DM me? Go to my website, assistant@angelacaglia.com. She'll get me the question. ASST@angelacaglia.com. All right, you got some time. Ask me a question. Thank you guys for joining. We're talking skincare at Skin School. We're offering a special today because it's fun and I'm having fun with you. FUN15 is your code. You'll get 15% off the skincare. Just for like another, oh, more orders coming in. Good. Take advantage of this. Free shipping and 15% off all the skincare that you order. So the Cell Forte Serum, which just won its 4th award since launching in October, from the Zoe Report, Best Aging Serum. I'm against every doctor brand. Every doctor brand. And I created this with my stem cell scientist to be the best aging serum. So can I just celebrate? Like that's really, it got the recognition that I wanted because that was the whole goal. And it is. I've been a facialist for 30 years. And I have a certificate in formulation chemistry. So now I'm like really obsessed with ingredients. So the whole goal, and now I'm going to tell you why it's the best. Love that all your products are fragrance free. Yes. Now she wants to know a mascara. I don't know. I'm using Tower 28 mascara right now, and I'm using brown. You know, the shade brown looks so much more natural than black, less harsh. I think anyone over 40 might want to go for the brown. Tower 28 brown mascara, so good. Okay, so what was I talking about? I'm looking at my husband. He doesn't remember.
That's it.
Now he's laughing at me. See, now you really know I am 52. I forgot what I was talking about. I mean, obviously I'm talking skin, but feel free to ask me any questions. I'm here to answer them if I remember them. Congrats to you. Your family must be so proud of you. Thank you.
Do you answer the SPF over Cell Forte?
Yeah, I already answered. Yeah. See, this is such a guy. Like my husband just said, did you answer the question about using SPF over Cell Forte? He didn't listen. He tunes me out. I answered that. I said, of course. And there's studies that show because of the antioxidants, similar to vitamin C, it's actually going to help your SPF work better. So that's why I want you to use it morning and night. Night is when your skin is regenerating. Morning, it's going to help with that sunscreen. So I'm telling you, if you want to use it once a day, it's like it'll take double the time to get the results. And it's a 4-in-1. It's replacing your retinol. It's replacing your vitamin C. It's replacing your hyaluronic acid. Tribeca asked if it's safe to use for pregnancy. My recommendation always is to please ask your doctor. Show them the ingredient deck, ask your doctor.
Here, I popped a question in for you.
Okay. Oh, there's a question that says, how does your serum, oh, that was what I was trying to remember. How does your serum compare to Dr. Barbara Sturm and Dr. Augustina Spotter? I'll tell you how. Cell Forte compares. Doesn't compare, first of all. See this? I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be a doctor. But I'm using something that's medically derived. They're not. They're just using the ingredients and peptides that you grab from your contract manufacturer, right? That's what they're using. I'm not a doctor, but this is from a stem cell research lab. This is sent frozen. This is human stem cell conditioned media. It is sent frozen for stability, kept frozen once derived, and there's no stem cells in this, right? Because stem cells wouldn't penetrate the barrier. They wouldn't even last in the bottle. And that's not the magic of Cell Forte serum or the stem cell. The stem cell is what they do in your body. Now, when you injure or hurt yourself, they go in and they rush and duplicate and excrete the exosomes and growth factors to repair. That's what we have here, not the stem cells. The stem cells will stick to the bottom and clump together. They will drink and excrete the conditioned media, and then it's poured out, boom, 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 and we have lot-to-lot consistency, and it's been counted. There are over 10,000 exosomes, real ones, growth factors, peptides, proteins, cytokines that regenerate and brighten your skin. And why it's different, those brands, Dr. Sturm, Dr. Bader, don't have this. They don't have this. They're not paying for it to be sent on ice to their contract manufacturer who freezes it, who has experience working with stem cell conditioned media. They're not putting that in. They're just putting the bioidentical, which is a man-made synthetic, which is also very good. I'm not dissing that. So I'm also putting a clinically proven blend of that in here as well, just to make it the best anti-aging serum. And it is. It's double the power of those other products. And this is like probably 10 times the power. So it has the stem cell conditioned media, which is what they're trying to duplicate in a lab synthetically, right? We have it DNA free. Your skin reacts beautifully and better than something where a man is creating something hopefully to be like this. Well, we're using both, but we're using more of this. We're using, I'm going to tell you, 5%. 5%, that's a lot. I don't even say that very often, but we use 5% stem cell conditioned media. You don't believe me? I'm going to zoom in on this. This is my lab sample. It says 5%. That's a lot. 5%. So that is mainly what's in here, and that's why it works so well. All right, Jennifer said from Orlando, I purchased Dr. Bader's and wasn't impressed at all. Fell in love with your souffle, now obsessed with all of your products. Thank you, Jennifer. She's saying that from my website. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a lot of intention with my products, a lot of experience with my products, a lot of passion with my products. Wildcat just said, please only use these products. I saw results in the first week or less. It's the best. Wildcat, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's so sweet. Listen to Wildcat, guys, and purchase now because you're going to get 15% off. And my husband just got me more water. Is that sweet or what? It's nice and cold. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. All right. So did that answer your question? How did it compare to Sturm and Bader? Yeah. All right. Deborah asked, what are your thoughts on double cleansing? All right. Let me explain to you, as an esthetician of 30 years, why double cleansing exists. It exists because facial goes back many, many years to French women, right? French. This country's only a couple hundred years old. The French women created the facial. I speak French. I studied all of my clinical training was with the French specialists. The reason they did the double cleanse was because of their oil cleanse. The oil was there to go in and remove the makeup and the sunscreen, right? So they would use oils that were heavier and thicker, like olive oil, something cheaper, right? And they would remove it well because oil works with oil. So it's going in and removing. But then they're like, oh no, we've got oil all over her face still. So let's do a second cleanse to remove the oil. That's why double cleansing exists, because their oil cleanser has oils in it that are too heavy and that need to be removed. What's unique about my beautiful award-winning Neroli cleansing oil that won the Allure Beauty Award is that you don't need a second cleanse, because I chose the most expensive, highest grade oils, marula, moringa, black currant seed. There's not heavy oils in it. It's light. So you go in and massage, and then you add water to emulsify. It gets lighter and removes beautifully. You don't need a second cleanse. Who on earth wants to be in your bathroom doing 2 cleanses? You don't need to. You don't need to. It's not a better cleanse. It's just to remove that first oil is what it is. I love that I've been an esthetician for 30 years where I could just like cut through all the BS of all the marketing that you're told out there because I know better. And when you study with the French, it's like basically everything was invented in beauty with facials from the French. Wildcat said, not me. She doesn't want to be in there for all those cleanses. No, thank you. So that's my thoughts, Deborah, on double cleansing. It's a scam to get you to buy 2 cleansers. How's that? Being honest. All right, so if you're on my website, we're throwing up all the awards that Cell Forte won. Woo, woo, woo. Essence Best of Beauty Award, the Zoe Report, 2024, Best Serum for Aging Skin. Yes. L's 2023 Future of Beauty Award, and Birdie's Best Growth Factor Serum. I mean, come on, guys. Everything that you need right here. And if you have other products, like, oh, I want to finish my retinol. Oh, I want to, that's fine. Use them on your neck and the back of your hands, chest. Jump to the Cell Forte. It replaces all of them. Use those on your body somewhere. Use this and you'll see the difference, and you're never going to need to buy all those products again. Literally. Less is more. Who has time to apply all those things? Who wants to have their skin sensitized? And look, this is a clear so you can actually see what the Cell Forte looks like. It's kind of a little milky cloud of goodness. It doesn't, oh, he said to do the other one. This is what Cell Forte serum really looks like because I have a clear jar here. It's this beautiful cloud. You were so right, Angela, says Christina. Yeah, see? Oh, it's getting quiet. Ask a question, guys. So we're offering, because you're here and it's fun, Fun 15 is your discount today, your last opportunity to get 15% off and free shipping all of my skincare for the next hour. Just type in fun and then the number 15. Fun 15, get 15% off and free shipping on all the skincare. How funny. She said, I have so many products for my body now. Yeah, I know. You guys are taught to like wow these products and they're not even that great. I get sent products. I'm like, ugh, yuck. Yes, you can shake the Cell Forte before use. Yes. Shake, shake. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining. This has been fun. Wow, I've been talking for 54 minutes. For moisturizer, the Souffle Moisturizer. It's lightweight. It's not heavy. Look at this. I know it looks like it's a cream, but look how light it is. You don't need a gel.
Of 30 years, I have sold
What about
so
someone
many-
using fillers? I do not believe in this at all. Will the CF help or enhance? I mean, I'm telling you, if it's stimulating collagen synthesis and brightening the skin, yes, it's going to help. I'm so like anti-filler. After seeing Lisa Renna, it's like, guys, poor thing. I feel bad. She's sweet, but she just got filled up and she did get it dissolved. I know, but I don't blame her. But I hope she got her money back. But yeah, I think there's kind of an anti-aging moment of stop all that. Let's just age beautifully and gracefully. Sarah Jessica Parker was like, I'm aging. Like, what do you expect? So, you know, yeah. Just age beautifully with Cell Forte. And then you're just going to feel and look beautiful, and you don't need to get all that stuff done. Because who knows what they're going to do to you? It's kind of scary. One more question, please. Should we store the souffle moisturizer in the fridge? Only if you're in a very hot climate. If you are in a hot climate, please store it in the fridge. Yes, but you don't need to if it's not hot where you are. Someone just said Kathy. It's wonderful, the cream. Oh, it's Kathy. Kathy from Wildcat. Kathy. Kathy. What's your last name, Kathy? Oh, my husband just said that's too personal. DM me your last name. All right, so I think I answered all the questions. Thank you all for joining, and go shopping. Fun 15 for the next hour, 15% off. Oh, she told me it's Falconer. Ah, see, I recognize that name. Do you? Yes. See, my husband's my business partner as well. Kathy Faulkner, thank you so much for all your sweet comments. And Divine Hydrofacials, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that. Thank you all for joining. And Allison Burns Scooper just joined. Allison, I'm ending the live right now. But someone just placed an order. Allison, the code, I'll do it for another hour if you want to go shopping. The Cell Forte Serum, the Souffle, the Neroli Cleansing Oil, all of my products are award-winning. This just won Best Aging Serum from the Zoe Report, the 4th award. 15% off. Just use the code FUN15 for the next hour on my Instagram. You can go to my website, type that in, the code FUN15, and you can get this at 15% off. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you everyone for joining, and have the best day.